Welcome to Motion Manhua. Sit back, enjoy the story.
Ronan and Shulpin stand face to face as onlookers gasp. Is that really Shulpin, the Empire's rising star? Marya notes the youth clearly has business with Ronan, while Aesel finds him frightening. Troublesome. Shulpin's had the same temperament all his life, unable to bear anyone with superior swordsmanship, driven by a nasty desire to win. Desperate to escape the standoff, Ronan plays dumb. "I'm ranked first? I have no idea what you're talking about." Shulpin stares him down, calling out the lie. Ronan doubles down. If he says he isn't, then he isn't, and demands proof. Shulpin's hand grips his blade. "Proof, you say? Very well, I'll show you." Shulpin lunges, blade slashing toward Ronan. Steel meets steel. Ronan catches the strike just in time. Marya and Aesel cry out, "Ronan!" Shulpin withdraws, satisfied. Is this enough? His point lands cold. If Ronan truly weren't ranked first, he never could have reacted to that blow. The crowd stirs as word spreads. It's a fight! Show me then, the skills that overtook me. What a crazy bastard, Ronan snaps. Fine, if that's what you want. His golden eye locks on, sharp and ready. I'll show you. He launches forward, blade carving a wide arc across the courtyard. Shulpin barely tracks the motion. Steel screams through the air. He twists to meet it, their swords colliding in a burst of force. Ronan holds his blade high, taunting his rival. "This is what you wanted, brat. Are you satisfied now?" Shulpin falls silent, inwardly admitting the technique is amazing, worthy of those points. But as I thought, their swords clash once more. His verdict comes hard and certain. It's not enough to beat him. Their blades grind together as Ronan panics. "You're crazy! Turn it down a notch!" Shulpin only demands more. "Show me everything you're hiding. I still can't understand." He unleashes a furious slash that hurls Ronan back. Ugh! Realizing his rival strikes with real killing intent, Ronan grits his teeth. This is why I was trying to avoid him. Ronan worries Shulpin might unleash his aura. Is practically impossible for Ronan to handle. So he makes his choice. Then, he turns and bolts. Shulpin gapes in disbelief. "What are you doing? Turning your back during a match?" Shulpin gives chase. "Do you think I'll let you go?" But Ronan snatches Aesel and yanks her in front of him as a shield. She panics. Ronan? Why me?" Shulpin recoils, using a lady to protect himself. His fury boils over. "Do you call yourself a knight?" I'm a man, though?" Ronan smirks to himself. Shulpin hasn't changed at all, prizing chivalry above everything, even at death's door. Exploiting that opening, Ronan lunges and lands a blow. Battered but grinning, he seizes the chance. This is the time! Aesel, Marya, run away! Caught completely off guard, Shulpin freezes. "What?" Shulpin reaches out as they flee. "Wait!" Guards rush over, having heard of the fight. A bald official gasps. "Sir Shulpin? Hurt? Who dared do this?" He vows to hunt the culprits down. But Shulpin, embarrassed, urges him to lower his voice. Here he's merely a test taker, not a noble's son. Besides, it was a fair sparring match. Shulpin starts to dismiss it. "I'll take care of..." Then he freezes. His gaze drops to his blade where a crack has formed. A crack? On a sword forged from superior-grade mithril? He'd already sensed Ronan's skills were extraordinary, but damaging this weapon with such an ordinary blade stuns him. A slow smile spreads. How interesting. Shulpin smiles to himself, vowing to remember Ronan. The next day, near the island's Shimo forest, Ronan treks through the dense woods with Aesel, searching for something. It should be around here. Uneasy, Aesel hesitates behind him. Ronan, are we really allowed to be like this?" He glances back, puzzled. "Huh? Like what?" Ronan spots it. The mana ley line Professor Varen mentioned, called Finardo Sam. Normally mana wanders the world, yet here it pools for unknown reasons. Simply existing, it seeps into everything around it, turning ordinary stones into superior-grade magic stones and common weeds into miraculous herbs. Such power makes the place famous for its incredible effects. Given its astronomical value, Most people hoard such a place, so Ronan marvels that the professor generously gave them all this just to raise one egg. He asks if Aesel feels different. She admits she's never sensed such abundant mana. Here she could cast far stronger spells with ease. Ronan glances at the egg in her pocket, noting it's behaving unusually. The egg drinks in mana at a startling rate, clearly loving the place. Ronan figures even Maria would have enjoyed it, had merchant work not kept her away. Then Aesel pauses. Doesn't he find this strange? Ronan recalls Varen's warning. Such mana-rich places draw fantasy species to nest. A good home for ordinary beasts, too. He starts to sweat. This is the same page as the previous one. You've uploaded it twice. I already covered it, so there's nothing new to narrate here. If it's such a good home, then why is there no animal sound at all? The silence alarms Ronan. He's grown too complacent. Things have turned complicated again, as they always seem to wherever he goes. Aesel senses his shift. Wjo, what's wrong? Ronan steadies her. Get ready, Aesel. In the darkened woods, a beast emerges. The reason hits Ronan all at once. It's the smell of blood. From the shadows, hulking beasts emerge, their eyes burning red. Blood pooling across the forest floor. The silence is explained. Asel falters at his words. Smell of blood, what does he mean? Ronan's eyes glint gold. What do you think? It means guests arrived here before us. He surveys the quiet forest, then corrects himself with a grim edge. Steel flashes nearby. Instead of guests, trespassers is the more accurate word for what awaits them. A band of masked archers fans out around them, each clad in matching uniforms with beast skull masks, bows already drawn. Then the strings snap. A volley of arrows screams loose, glowing red with mana. They streak down through the forest in deadly arcs, raining toward Ronan and Asel from every direction. The trap has sprung. Ronan moves the instant the arrows fly. He twists through the air, blade flashing as he cuts and deflects the glowing shafts one by one. Red bolts whip past, their points scattering off his steel. Spinning to a stop, his golden eye fixes on the weapons closing in. Recognition flickers. This is... The weapon stirs a memory, definitely what he saw back then. In the past, at a punitive force camp, a red-haired comrade once held up the very same arrow. Do you guys know how great this is? A special arrow that can blast off the heads of orcs. He offers one to the captain. The others sigh. There he goes again. Ronan had scolded him for boasting about a poacher's tool, but the comrade insisted it meant more. Wielding it marked them as the hunting dogs of someone who'd succeeded in over 100 poachings. Their organization's great elite operator, Carabolo. Back in the present, a monstrous fanged beast looms. Ronan's eyes narrow. It's Carabolo again, huh? Recalling that these foes rank at hunting dog level, Ronan mutters dryly, well, that's nice. Deflected arrows litter the ground at his feet. He turns to Asel, telling her to stay hidden and not end up looking like a hedgehog. Huh? Then he steps forward, blade in hand. I'll go deal with some business for a minute. The archers reel. Did he really block every mana-infused arrow with a single blade? Just what the hell is he? Ronan charges through the volley, eyes blazing. Their leader barks orders. Scatter, then surround and attack. Watching the swift command, Ronan notes the man's sharp decision-making. So he's a cut above those weaklings from the forest before. Finding the swarm annoying, Ronan decides on a trick. He drops among them and shouts, "Stop attacking! Can't you even recognize an ally?" The archers freeze, bewildered. An ally? What is he talking about? One mutters in confusion. What? Ronan flashes a sly grin, leaning into the bluff. So the news hasn't reached here yet? Ronan strikes a bold pose, claiming to be the newest hunting dog recently assigned to the Damas branch. Ahayute, he announces, inventing a name. The wary archers eye him. He's really a hunting dog? Ronan plays it cool. Why don't they believe it? Their leader scoffs in disbelief that a nobody like him could be one of them. Ronan presses the bluff. He didn't get in through connections. Ask the branch wolf if they doubt it. Then he needles them with mock advice. Assuming everyone's as incompetent as you is a bad habit, Dingo Hyung. Nothing looks more pathetic. Enraged, Dingo lunges, threatening to chop him to pieces. Ronan smirks. Guys like him always end badly. Another archer restrains Dingo, urging calm. No need to suspect a kid. After all, the Carabolos rank system, wolf, hunting dog, wild dog, and their branches are known only to them. Yet Ronan speaks as if he knows everything. They decide to confirm with the boss. A fake could spark conflict with Damas. Then a cloaked figure arrives. What's this fuss about? The archers straighten. Boss! A bald, muscular man draped in wolf fur strides in. Boom, the wolf of the Demir branch. Dingo greets him eagerly. Perfect timing. He glares at Ronan, still seething. But Ronan tenses, realizing the stakes have changed. If even the wolf himself has come out into the open, this means real trouble. Ronan's grin turns sinister. Everyone's gathered now? Boom addresses him, confirming he's Ahayute from the Damas branch. Ah, yes! But the wolf frowns. Something's off. This stretch of mountains was assigned as Demir territory. Ronan deflects vaguely. Ah, well, not really. Inwardly, the reason is simple. His name isn't Ahayute at all. The bluff is about to collapse. Boom's face twists. What? In that instant, Ronan strikes. His blade sweeps a wide crimson arc, cutting through the masked archers one after another. Blood sprays across the clearing as bodies fall. Then he reveals the truth coldly. He'd simply blurted out the most ridiculous name he could invent. Boom and the survivors freeze in shock. Ronan grins as he swings. That name felt perfect for playing a twisted poacher. His blade carves forward, striking Beam across the face and drawing blood. But the wolf doesn't fall. He swings a massive fist back in retaliation. Ronan ducks low, eye blazing red, blade ready, as steel and force collide in the bloodied clearing. Beam falls, defeated. Dingo stares in horror. But boss? Ronan rests his blade on his shoulder, smirking. Oye, Hyungsi, didn't I tell you? Dingo trembles, sweat pouring. Then Ronan delivers the line cold. That guys like you have bad endings. His blade rips across Dingo in a single stroke. Cack! Dingo's face contorts as he falls. Dingo screams over his ruined hand and fingers. Stop overreacting, Ronan says flatly, tossing him a page. Take it before he gets messed up further. His demand is blunt. Draw the locations of every branch Dingo knows on the back. What? When Dingo balks, Ronan raises his blade. Then there's no reason to keep him alive. Ronan looms with blazing eyes. Eek! Dingo swears he'll do anything, but has nothing to draw the map with. Ronan retorts that he already gave him a handmade one, pointing to Dingo's mangled right hand. The man weeps in terror. Later, under a calm sky, Ronan inspects the finished map. I can see you've drawn it very sincerely. Ronan compliments the map. Quite talented. Dingo brightens, daring to hope. Then you're letting me live as promised, right? Ronan's hand finds his sword. Ah, that? Acel retches against a tree. You're making such a fuss, Ronan says. He'd warned her to be prepared. Sorry, but seeing the carnage shakes her. This is too much. She stares at the bloodied bodies. Is this all? Acel wonders if this is really Carabolo's doing. Ronan notes keeping such men alive is the true crime. They're all wanted criminals anyway, dead or alive. His eye gleams. By the way, if Professor Varen sees this, the lion professor appears, grinning. Ronan figures Varen will be pretty sad. He suggests they head back. Then the egg in his pouch begins to stir. Huh? What is it? Acel notices too. Why is this suddenly… Ronan? Trembling, the egg shudders. That… Ronan wonders what's happening. Huh? Wha… His eye widens. The egg pulls in the spilled blood, drinking it up in glowing red streams that swirl through the air toward it. Ronan and Acel watch, transfixed, as the blood feeds the egg. The blood erupts, surging into a violent crimson storm around the egg. Acel screams. Kya! Ronan shields her, gripping his blade. Shit, what is this now? In his hand, the egg pulses, now glowing a deep, ominous violet. Ronan stares as the egg glows fierce in his hands. Blood spirals around it in a swirling violet and crimson vortex, light bursting from its center. The realization hits him hard. The egg is absorbing blood? Acel clutches him in panic. Ronan, what's going on? He admits he has no idea either. But I'm sure about one thing. A grin spreads across his face as the egg blazes. Whatever's inside that shell isn't anything ordinary. The bloodstorm fades, the egg settling quietly in midair. Is it over? Acel asks. It seems so, Ronan replies. But nothing seems to have changed. Then the egg cracks. A web of fractures spreads across its violet shell. The egg cracked? Is it trying to hatch? Ronan grins. Yeah, finally time to see the precious dream bird's face. Then something strikes him. Kuh! He clutches his eye in pain. Ronan? He winces, bewildered. What the hell? The shell breaks open. Is this a dream bird? A small winged creature emerges, red-eyed and dark-furred. Pya! But no matter how Ronan looks at it, instead of a bird, it resembles a dragon. Acel agrees, it matches the book. A dragon. Well, it does look cute, Ronan admits, patting it. Pya! But still, punching him the moment it hatched was too much for a greeting. Pya? Then a glowing magic circle flares. Pya! Light engulfs Ronan. Ronan's wound is healed, the baby can use healing magic, and it clearly adores him. Pya! He smirks, more talented than it looks. Acel suggests naming it. They can't keep calling it Dreambird. They ponder what suits it. Pya? Its red eyes gleam. Pya! The creature suddenly bolts off. Acel startles. Where's it going? Ronan realizes it sensed a presence. Somewhere nearby, a hooded figure flees in terror. Arg! The errand boy of the Demir branch, Valis, runs for his life. Valis panics. What is that thing? Returning from his errand, he found everyone dead and a sea of blood. What the hell is going on? Then the dragon creature dives at him. Kya! The creature slams Valis down. Kuh! It hovers, eyeing him. Pya! Then it strikes. Pya! Blood sprays as it feeds on him. Eek! Valis thrashes in horror. Blood! My blood! Someone, save me! Ronan approaches. Stop! The creature pauses. Pya? He warns it'll kill the man. Stop it there, Sita. So Sita is its name. Ronan had one in mind and asks if it likes the name. Pyak! Valis trembles. This little kid... Valis recognizes Ronan from earlier. Is he this monster's owner? Just who is he? Ronan, holding Sita, asks if Valis is hurt anywhere. Pardon? Yes. Kneeling, Valis thanks him for saving his life, then falters. Huh? But how did you know my name? Ronan raises his blade. You don't need to know that. Steel presses to Valis's neck. In Ronan's memory, the same man once grinned a greeting, asking if he'd been poaching well all this time. Ronan recalls Valis as Carabolo's talkative hunting dog. Pardon? Hunting dog? Valis insists he's just an errand boy. Still at the bottom, Ronan notes, good, he has a task for him. And to make it clear now, this isn't a request. Coins clink as the hall grows. This is going better than I thought. Acel agrees. It caught her by surprise too. She'd been confused when Ronan claimed the ley line spring water was gold, then asked her to gather some. Neither knew Maria's father would buy it for a hefty price. Money worries are over now. They owe Professor Varen in many ways. Ronan wanted to greet him and introduce Sita, but Varen's away on business. A shame. Still, with the map taken from that hunting dog, combined with the thing he forced Valis to do, there's more to discuss than greetings. Having scared him badly, Valis won't dare change his mind. As second best, he's exempt from tuition and gets direct support. What I want to do, huh? Then it hits him. The entrance ceremony is coming up soon. A few days later, at a carriage station in downtown Balin, a coachman announces they've arrived. The passenger thanks him nervously. A silver-haired girl steps out, golden eyes wide. Whoa! So this is the imperial capital Balin. She gazes around in delight. How extremely marvelous! Ronan greets her. She's come a long way, his Nuna. Ronan! She beams. He claims nothing much happened while away. That's my line! She shoots back. A luxury carriage sent her, and she demands to know where he got the money. And why so thin again? Is he eating well? Don't worry, I'm eating well. A relief, but then she spots something. Huh? Oh my god, who's that? So cute! It's Sita, the little creature that ended up tagging along. Ronan cuts in. No time, they must hurry. Go where, suddenly? Once admitted, he'll be busy again, so he's prepared in advance. Everything that he wants to do. Inside an elegant building, she turns nervous. Ronan? He explains he knows she earned plenty lately and feels relaxed thanks to the scholarship. But even so, she stares at herself in a fine new dress. Isn't this too expensive of a gift? On top of that, gift boxes pile high. This many? Ronan brushes it off. She's gone through so much all this time. Now it's his turn to repay it. Ah, her eyes well up. My little brother, when did he grow this much? She announces to everyone what a kind little brother she has. Please stop, Nuna. Embarrassed, he rushes her along. Yeah, all right. Where to next? The workshop street nearby. His sword's gone dull lately. Then a sharp voice cuts in. Are you finally done now? Ronan! The blue-haired youth appears. Ronan screams. Why are you here? Are you a stalker? The boy explains he came for a new sword. His own had a defect because of Ronan, then spotted him and waited. He hopes this clears the misunderstanding. That's what a stalker is, you crazy bastard. And what? A defect? The boy fumes. How dare Ronan blame him after wrecking his sword? Should I show you what a real defect is? They square off. That doesn't sound so bad. But as Ronan offers a rematch, his Nuna seizes him. No bad words allowed. Oh-ho, again? The boy gawks. What's going on? His Nuna apologizes. Her little brother is rough with words but kind at heart. The blue-eyed youth, successor of the great noble Grangia and rising star Shulapin, freezes. He later described this moment. You were very surprised, weren't you? Petals drift around her radiant figure. He laid eyes upon a goddess. She begs forgiveness for not raising him better. Flustered, he insists it's his own lack of virtue. She did nothing wrong. She takes responsibility too, so don't worry. Oh my, is that so? How could you be so kind? He's overjoyed Ronan has such an acquaintance. She asks him to look after her little brother. Of course. Huh? Wanting to compensate for the sword, the youth has no gold now, so he offers something else. His family's identity plaque, granting access anywhere in the Empire. What? Does he truly know its worth? And if he wants a sword, go to the blacksmith at the western end of the workshop street. The smithy holds over 500 years of history, closed to the public, but the plaque grants entry. Then, I hope you forge an exquisite sword. Ronan is stunned. That crazy bastard. Does he know what he just did? With the Grangia plaque, you could buy a whole village. Is that really Shulapin, the sword saint that he once knew? The next day comes, the entrance ceremony of Philian Academy. Rows of freshmen gather before the stage. Nice to meet you, freshmen of the 787th term. An elderly figure steps forward. I am the principal of Philian Academy, Krava Kratir. The principal addresses them. Everyone here is talented, having passed strict standards and proved their potential. Among the crowd stand Ronan, Aesel, and Shulapin. If their infinite talent meets the finest education Philion offers, then he believes all of them will be written into the history of the Empire. We welcome you on your admission for the 787th term. Ronan yawns. How grandiose! Yet seeing his Nuna quietly move to tears beside him, he softens. Sometimes these things may be nice too. Now then, the principal raises his hand and snaps his fingers. A surge of mana erupts across the hall, glowing sigils swirling around the freshman. As violet light coils around him, Aesel cries out, Ronan! A student points up in panic. Huh? Everyone, look at that! Cracks spread overhead. The sky splinters like glass. The sky is breaking! Light pours through the shattering heavens. The world tilts as the broken sky gives way. Students stare upward, dumbfounded. Then voices boom from above. Wah! Nice to meet you, juniors. Ronan watches, bewildered. What's going on? Ronan stares in disbelief. Let the face-to-face meeting between seniors and juniors begin.
That was Motion Manhua. Subscribe so the next story finds you.